We're going to be doing a little bit of a debadging. No one likes the badges. Welcome back everyone. This is another video and well, we're starting a bit late tonight. It's about 7 o'clock on a Saturday night. I'm not doing anything else, so I've got a bit of a modification fix I need to fill. We're going to be debadging the back of the car. I've been wanting to do it for a little while after I removed the plastic dip. That wasn't working. I didn't want the plastic dip on there anymore. If I really want it, I'll just get black badges. But instead we're going to be debadging the whole back of the car. So Commodore, Holden badge and sv6 badge. I'm going to be doing this with, I guess, your average household tools. Everyone's got these things at home if you were trying to do this yourself. And I'm guessing, haven't done it before, but it shouldn't take me too long. As I said, 7 o'clock at night, don't really want to be out and it's freaking cold. I'm in trackies, jumper, everything. It's freezing and I'm slightly sick, got a little bit of a cold. But I want to do this, I want to do it. I'm bored sitting at home and we gotta get it, so let's get into it. Okay, now this is a really simple, I guess, debadging tutorial, whatever. You're not gonna need much. All you're gonna need is a heat gun and dental floss. Yeah, that's right, normal dental floss, stuff you use on your teeth. I don't know what you don't, that's about all you use it for, it's called dental floss for a reason. Anyway, this is what we're going to use to get behind the badge and cut it off. I'll show you once I'm doing it because, you know, if you have never seen this sort of video before, then you won't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'll show you when it's done, but first things first, if you're a pig like me and you don't clean your car, then that's a problem. Now your best thing to do is to clean the car before you go doing this because you don't want any of that dirt to get with that floss and start scratching your paint. That's not what you want. As I said, it's 7 o'clock at night. I don't really want to go out in the cold and start washing the car. So I'm just going to hit it with some wax and grease remover, clean all the crap off because we don't want anything on there. And then we can start heating it with our heat gun. Now you can use a hairdryer, by the way. Heat gun will put out a lot more heat and it will melt it off a lot quicker. But if you don't have one, hairdryer is fine. And you know, you just heat it a little bit longer. But we'll get to that when we're doing it. So let's clean it off a little bit. Okay, that's done. We've cleaned it all off, got as much off as I can. I am going to be doing all the other badges, but I figured it's going to be the same thing for every badge. So I'm just going to show you this one here. This is probably going to be the hardest one anyway because it's so long and it's actually one badge. If there were little letters, that would be a little bit easier because you just, you know, do it one letter at a time. But anyway, our first step, we're going to get some dental floss to the length we want it. Now, I don't know, do about 30 centimeters or so. That's probably enough because you want to be able to wrap your fingers around a couple of times to get some, I guess, some strength behind it. And you need some that you can actually get in behind and cut it off. But like I said, I'll show you when I'm doing it. And you're going to go through a little bit of this because the dental floss will melt from the heat. So if you've only got a tiny bit, then I suggest going and getting some more. I've heard you can use fishing line, but I don't know, it's plastic and you don't want to scratch your paint really. So if you don't have enough dental floss, go get some more. If you do, good on you and you're going to love this. So we're going to start heating it. Now this has got 2 speeds and then a number of different degrees on this one. I'm going to putting it on, so it's got 5 different settings for degrees. I'm going to be putting it on 2 because it's actually pretty warm once it warms up, and I'm just going to put it on the low setting. So we're going to heat this whole badge, and remember not to stay in one spot. You want to keep moving because it can, I guess, burn your paint and, you know, just wreck everything up, and you don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So keep it moving, keep the whole, I guess, heat even. You may need to reheat it halfway through doing the actual cutting with the fairy floss. So we'll start by heating it. Now what I'm doing with my hands is I'm actually wiggling the badge just to see if it's moving, if it's loosening up. Once it starts getting, you know, decent, I guess it can move a little bit, that's when you should stop heating and start drawing with your dental floss. So we're going to keep heating it and just keep wiggling it to see if it will move. Okay, so as you might be able to see, you probably can't. So I can actually move that whole badge that's sliding around. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our dental floss, and we're going to go to the end of it. We're going to wrap it around our finger a few times. Just do your index fingers, so you got a bit of length. Use your thumb to hold it, and we're just going to cut. Basically saw it off behind. Oh, this is actually coming up really quick. Oh, okay. So see how that broke? That means, you know, it's melting. It's going to do that with the heat because dental floss is so, I guess, fine and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and reuse it. But you just go through and pretty much saw behind it, get rid of all the glue until the badge comes off like that.
Commodore, bruh.
Now what you're stuck there with is the residue from the glue, which you can actually, while it's still warm, just rub and get a fair bit off of it. And don't worry if it's on there, it's not a bad thing because you're going to take it off later anyway. We're going to use some wax and grease remover later to get the residue off. But if you get, I guess, your finger, you just apply a little bit of pressure and a bit of friction, it will come off. Ow, that was up a bit of friction. Yeah, just take the bulk of it off with, I guess, with your fingers, with the friction. You can slightly use your nail, but be very careful that you don't actually, like, you know, you're scratching into the paint. Just, I guess, rub along the top of it. Okay, so as you can see, we've still got some on there. We're gonna pick it off little bit by little bit. I'm just using my nail a little bit just to scrape it. But like I said, don't go too crazy with your nails. It's now cooling down, so I'm actually gonna hit that with some more heat to melt it back up again. And then we should be able to get it all off. Okay, now don't go too crazy with the heat, just enough to soften it. Okay, so after a fair bit of, I guess, rubbing, getting some friction with your finger, and we're creating a bit of a blister, so that's going to be a little annoying to do the rest of the car. I guess I'm going to have to use other ones now. But what I found is I was doing it for a little bit, and then I actually got some of that wax and grease remover again on the microfiber towel. Just gave it a bit of a rub, and then started doing it again after I heated it. And it actually come off a lot easier because I'm guessing the wax and grease remover sort of eats into it. So that's good, we got most of it off. So now I'm going to do proper, like, do it again with the wax and grease remover. Good rub with a fair bit of it. Get all that last, like, I guess the sticky residue, the adhesive off. Because obviously you want that off. So I've got all that off now. We're going to find a clean spot on our microfiber towel. I'm going to sort of, not go crazy, but douse it in the wax and grease remover. Give it a good rub the whole way over. Get any residue, any tiny bits off. That's it. So we're now clean. There's no marks, there's no scratches. Now because I use dental floss, we don't have any scratches from, like, I'm guessing fishing line would put little scratches all the way along from you sawing it. But then again, I guess I'm not brave enough to try and use fishing line. If you really want to try it, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you, but I use dental floss and it actually worked really well. And I really recommend a heat gun. I know a friend who's actually done it with a hairdryer, and they probably went through, I don't know, 3-4 bits of that dental floss, like the same length pretty much as I had, just because it wasn't hot enough and it just kept snapping. So I done it in one, basically, it snapped once. But now we're going to be getting rid of the Holden badge up top and this sv6 badge down here. Anyway, I don't need to film that pretty much because I've already done it. I'll show you when I'm done, I guess, the finished product of it. See what it's going to look like if you guys wanted to do it. So we're going to get rid of those two. Same exact process as what I just done to that one. So if you're doing all sorts of badges, just follow that exact process. That'll work, that'll take it off. I'm going to take the other two off and I will report back to you. Okay, so I've now finished debadging the whole rear of the car. I've cleaned everything off. I've given it its last wipe down with the wax and grease remover just to remove any other extras of the adhesive or anything. Now I've run into, well, I guess two problems. Yeah. This top one here, the main badge, I actually went through a fair bit of done it again. I actually went through a fair bit of the floss, and this one was really hard to heat actually. I sort of heated it in increments, so I'd heat the whole thing and then I just started at the top and then I guess went the middle and then the bottom. Kept soaring, went through probably like 10 bits of dental floss. It was stuck on there really well. I guess it's such a long emblem, it's not like a skinny one. So it's got constant heat on the floss in the same spots. So that was a bit annoying that it kept breaking, but anyway, I got through that. But with the Commodore badge down the bottom here, we had no leftover residue, and that one come off pretty easy without leaving any marks. Now, we've had a slight problem with the sv6 and the bigger badge. When I get on the right angle, can you see that faint 6? It's really faint. There's like a ring there, and the top of it's there. So it's like, I'm not sure what that is. I think it's just the outline. It might be a bit of dirt, might be a bit of adhesive or something. And even the Holden badge, let's get that. You can sort of see that. So you can see a bit down here, just look like that. You can see the main ring. Yeah, so it's left some sort of mark on there, but that's okay. Tomorrow I'll hit it with some I'll hit it with some polish. Yeah, so if you have that problem, just hit it with some polish and really rub it off. I'm going to use a cutting polish, so that I think that should take it off. So I don't think it's a problem that it's there, and even if it was and you weren't getting it off and stuff like that, I'd probably recommend going to a detailer or someone like that, and they'd be able to take it off. So there you go, it's pretty simple. It's taking me to do all 3 badges. It's taken me an hour and a half, I guess, roughly. That's for going and having a drink break sort of thing. So it's taken me about an hour and a half to do 3 badges and completely clean them off. And then tomorrow I'll just give it a quick polish. That was really easy, quick. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel too. I do a lot of things and there's a lot more planned for the car. I can guarantee it. I've got a whiteboard full of it. So subscribe if you want to see more things about it. If you've got any questions or anything, just leave it down below and I'm happy to answer it. I'll definitely read your comments. I'm going to read all of them. So have a good one. Hope you liked the video and catch you next time. See ya.